then I can use this as my video for today. What? What's that scary face, Monica? Is it because it's been only 2 weeks? The way I think about it though, perfect. Isn't that the point? It's good to look like a hot mess and then you can see the difference. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can keep it up. Like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, like another, I'm gonna push it, girl. I'm gonna push it to the max. Good morning. Just doing my makeup for today. Just using my indigo as my contour and putting it over putting it over the areas that I want some shadowing. So that would be under my jawline, under my chin, on my cheek, below, right below the hollow of my cheekbone, and over the forehead, like around the hairline. So that's step one. This is gonna be basically a step, like 4-step process. And you can go on as dark as you want on your contour or keep it a little bit more subtle, all up to you. Now I'm using the detailed hack. Look how perfect this brush is. So the flat edge right here is really, really convenient for that contouring. So I'm gonna use this edge of the detailed hack and just take the side, dip it into my contour, and use that for my nose contour. Now look how straight that line is, and it barely took any touching of the nose. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Good morning, Jackie. Just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And look how easy that contouring comes out with. You could always use another brush. You can use your fingers, perfectly fine. But this just feels like it was made for it. And then also, I use the small side to do the cheeks, but really if you think about it, this is like the perfect size as well. Look, it fits perfectly. So you can use either side for this part. If you're looking for another brush to add to your collection, I would definitely suggest Detailed Hack. So I also like to take that indigo contour and add it underneath my lips. Just to give me that illusion of a shadow. And then you can do it on the top also. You'll see, it like kind of puckers you up. And this is totally optional. You don't gotta do it, but I like it. So that's the contouring portion. So the next step, like I said, it's gonna be like basically 4 steps, is the brightening color that I like to use under my eyes to give me a little bit of light. Brightness kind of wakes you up. I'm using the same brush, just going in with the brightening color, which in my case I use Wheat. And just adding that under my eyes. I know, right? This really is I think if I had to tell somebody that wanted, multiple brushes, this is definitely one, the Detailed Hack. The B squared brush, which is also called the blush and bronzer. and the 30-second hack. Those are like really good 3 to have if you're wanting to add to the brush collection, which everybody ends up wanting to add to their brush collection. Good morning, Sandra. Anyways, so just adding that brightener under my eyes, down the side. I like to kind of come over the side of my nose, like right here. I have a lot of redness normally here, so I kind of just cover that up, and that kind of adds on to that narrowing of the nose contouring. It kind of adds to that illusion, bringing those nostrils in. So if you're really into the contouring of the nose, it's totally optional, but when I do it, I like to bring it down to the side of my nostril like that. And the same thing on the other side, adding that wheat. And I bring it down the side of my nose to the side of my nostril, again to cover up the redness that I normally have there, and then also to kind of give that illusion of that narrowing, kind of camouflaging the sides of your nostril, if you think about it. And then I add a little bit of brightener also down here and here. So when you think of brightening your face, the areas that you want to brighten are like in a triangle form. So if you think about it, right here are the areas inside that you want a little bit brighter. So you can just think about it like that. And then also bring down that brightener down that center of your nose where you left open. This is what completes that contouring of the nose. Good morning. All right, so then that's it for your brightening color. So far I've done the contouring and the brightener. And that's that for that portion. All right, and then I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just wiping it off. I'm gonna use the same brush and move on to the next step, which would be for me, my main highlight, which is Goddess. I'm gonna use the small end of that detailed hack. And I'm gonna add this color to where I have not placed another color yet, trying to avoid the double dipping, double layering of colors, trying to keep these colors as thin and skin-like as possible. So just going over the areas that I did not add contour or brightening to. And a little bit on the inside of the side of the nose like that. All right, so that is my Goddess, you guys. So this is basically step 3. Everything so far still in the same compact. Haven't put it down. And I've been using the same brush, just cleaning it off. Good morning, Christy. Just cleaning that off. Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. What up, honey bunny? All right, so I added the 3 colors, indigo, wheat, Goddess, 3 steps, 1 palette so far. I'm gonna go ahead and now to blend, I do like to blend with my B² brush. So this is B² brush, also called blush and bronzer brush. You're my honey bunny. You're the only man in my life I'm up on here right now. You're my biggest fan, male fan, even more than Manny. You want to join? All right, I'm going on. So I put on my 3 colors. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. So the brush that I'm using, the side that I'm using is the smaller side. You see how this is a nice and fluffy side? This is a smaller side. There goes the other man in my life. All right. I got the two of my favorite men up on here. All right, you guys, look, I'm blending this in. And I can't. Every time I do this, it's like I can't. It's amazing how this blends in and it creates like this flawless finish. I like to do my lighter colors here first. I kind of avoid my nose area because I want to be a little bit more careful with that. So I do all the other parts of my face. Right here. When it comes to my eyes, I know a lot of people, you know, we have different skin under the eyes. It's very thin skin. Usually you try to avoid that whole rubbing or you know, just being too much, applying too much pressure. So usually when it comes to my eyes, I just like to stipple. I just feel like it's a little bit more gentle on the eyes. Everywhere else, I kind of just do it like a circular. And then that contour on the side. Good morning, Mari. Good morning. I'm just doing the contouring on the sides. And with the contouring on your cheeks, you kind of try to press upwards. Up until you can kind of just think up into your hairline, right? Pushing that up. And so far, you guys, I've used only one palette. Everything that I've done so far is right here. Once you feel like everything is kind of blended in, I do go back for the nose. So you see I left the nose for last. Here, you made those lines on purpose, right? You don't want to completely get rid of them. So here, I just like to gently dab just to make sure that the lines are noticeable. But you don't want to completely undo what you've done, right? So you see, I kind of got rid of the harsh lines, but you can still see that my nose has the contouring. It looks a little thinner than what it did before I did it. That's what you want. You don't really want to see any harsh line anywhere. All right, and then don't forget your neck. Bring that down because you did contour right back there. Good morning. All right, so you see, you guys, I just finished the blending portion. And look how smooth it blends in. When you're first doing it and you're starting to put the colors on your face, it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. It kind of looks like, no way, these colors are just gonna stay all over the place. And then once you start blending, it really does just completely go smooth into your face. And the transitions, you don't see anything harsh. Make sure you just get rid of all those harsh lines. But yeah, look how quick and easy that happens. And again, my favorite blending brush is this one. I love this side for my blending. It's so nice and packed and dense. Like it's super condensed and dense. It's like perfect for blending. All right, so that is that portion. So moving on to the next. So I'm using the same palette, still haven't changed my palette. This is color Nude, which is a lip and cheek, but I've been using that like all week. So I'm just gonna change it up. There's beautiful colors, oh my gosh. Every color we have is amazing, but let's see. I think I'm gonna try Love Spell today. Love Spell, just because I'm kind of getting into that whole fall vibe. So I'm gonna take my indigo. Well, let me just show you the full thing before I even put on my lipstick. So let's pop this in. I replaced my nude that I had in there. So this is my nude, my colors. Still using the same little 4-step process. I'm dipping my brush back into Love Spell. I haven't used this one in a while. And I'm just dabbing that over my cheeks. Good morning. Ward, aren't you in school? All right, so I put a little bit over my cheeks. I'm just adding that. and then blending it in. I like to push that blush up. Everything on you do, you kind of want to push that up on your face, right? You don't want anything dragging down or sagging. This brush is freaking awesome. This really is awesome. If you think about it, all our brushes go for like mid-30s, like $36, something like that, $35, $36. All our brushes are double-ended. So you're getting 2-in-1. They're nice and thick. They feel good to hold on your face. Like you feel like you have good control. They're long. I hate short brushes. They feel so comfortable to do. And they're all multi-use. So I've used this brush to blend. I'm using it for my blush. Very convenient. And they're all pretty, which, I mean, I know you want it to work great, but being pretty doesn't hurt, right? Look how cute they are. It's a beautiful color. It's like a gold and rose gold. So you do get 2-in-1. Anywhere you buy a brush, you're gonna pay like your $30-something. So here you're getting two ends. All right, so there goes that, right? So I just used that on my face. I'm using the same Love Spell for my lips, but first I wanna line my lips with, I'm using my contour color, so I'm still using the same palette. I'm just lining with contour. You don't have to line, you can just put on the lipstick, but I like it. I like to line it. I don't know about you, but I find this very relaxing. I love to do a couple of minutes, even if it's like 10-20 minutes a day, like just to kind of do me and maybe make myself feel good, look good. You know, it's not about what you look like, it's just about feeling good, right, in your own skin. And this just kind of boosts me up a little bit. It kind of makes me feel good in the mornings, kind of makes my day go a little bit smoother, guys. It kind of gives you a little bit more pep in your step when you're kind of put together, right? And really, this is not too much. I'm not doing something crazy. I like to keep it super simple. This is why I fell in love with this mascara line. Everything that I have used is right here. I haven't used any other colors so far. It's only these 4 colors on my entire face, and I've contoured, brightened. There's all your foundation color. Everything's all in one. Your full face and your palette is one place, which for me is huge because I am super intimidated into going into Sephora or Ulta or one of these big stores and just looking around, not knowing exactly what you need, or even like standing in there and Googling, like, what's the top 5 colors? What's the best color foundations? Like, I can't. That's just not me, and it's super, like, gives me anxiety. You know, with mascara, when I was ready to try it, I reached out to the artist, and she gave me my colors. So she was like, this is what you need, girl. This is your palette. This is all you need for your face. And that was exactly what I've been using. These are the perfect colors. And she's stuck with you. Like, you kind of have a makeup artist in your back pocket. All right. So I just lined my lips quickly with Indigo. And then I'm taking Love Spell, the same color that I used on my cheeks. Just gonna put that on my lips. And this is a beautiful fall color. I cannot wait. I mean, we live in Miami, but I cannot wait till the weather changes a little. Okay, you guys, this color, if it doesn't scream fall, I love like these mauvey browns. I think Love Spell is gonna be one of my favorite fall colors. Look how pretty Love Spell looks. It's beautiful. It's like a fall color. And again, you could put Love Spell on its own by itself, but I like to line my lipsticks with my contour. So I usually do that first. Totally up to you. You don't gotta do that. But that is Love Spell around my lips and on my cheeks. This is a glossy. This is a glossy finish. You can see it kind of shiny. So depends on what you like too. I love matte colors. I have matte ones, and I think I'm obsessed with them. But this color, this is a good color. All right, so good morning. How's school going? Good. All right, so I'm just gonna be doing my eyebrows because I didn't color them in yet. I'm gonna go in with color Trust. So again, same palette, you guys. If you guys wanted, usually what I recommend everybody to start with is this basic colors, your 4 colors, but everybody comes back for more. So this is the second option right here. This one is 8 tins, fits 8 tins, and you can customize it to see whatever you want to put on the other side. So what I have on my other side is for my eyebrows. This is eyeshadow Trust. We do have eyeshadows, we have it all. So I use eyeshadow Trust for my eyebrows. I don't know, I've noticed that when I kind of do this in the morning, I feel so much better during the day, and it just feels like relaxing. I don't know. You know how some people have like a weird thing that they like to watch weird things on the computer, like videos and different things? Like watching makeup is my thing. It's very satisfying to me. All right, so that's Trust. And we have different colors. So this is a darker one, this one matches me, but we have all colors for all hair types. And I'm just lightly, our colors for eyeshadow are so pigmented that you basically just have to lightly touch the color, because if not, it'll be too much. And just filling in my edges. I kind of been balding back there. I think it's so many years of plucking. But anyways. All right, so that's my eyebrows, you guys. Again, so far all in my same palette. And then I'm gonna put on some illuminator. So illuminator is what gives you that little glow. In normal makeup world, illuminator is called highlight, but not in mascara world. We call it illuminator. I'm going in with my illuminator Pearl. So this is a cream based illuminator. We have cream and we have powder. I'm gonna actually show you a couple of powders so you see the difference, because creams are a little bit more subtle. The powder ones are like, wow. So I like just to put this over here, like over my blush, right up below my eye, and bring it back to like my hairline. And you don't have to put a lot. I'm just gonna take my perfector sponge and dab that in, and I'm gonna show you. Hopefully it catches the light so you guys can see it. Can you see Pearl? Okay, you guys, look at that. I mean, and this is subtle. This is a subtle illuminator. It's my favorite cream illuminator that I've used. I do have a soft spot in my heart for it because it was the first one that I ever bought, and it kind of just stuck with me. But I love it, and I have all of them, and this is just the one I kind of gravitate to for like more of the day look, because at night when I want to get all sexified and hot, then I can go for the powder ones, which I'll show you in a little bit how they work and how they look compared to this. All right, you guys, I hope I'm catching the light correctly, because that's a major glow Really, that really is. You can also add that illuminator. Usually I dab it down my nose like that. You can add shimmer everywhere. I mean, just glow, girl. And then the perfector sponge, just going in to remove any excess product that I might have, and helping all that product kind of sink in. Like that. All right, you guys, we got a look going on here. So that is my full face from my own palette. So, of course, there's always extras, right? One of the major extras, which people can't live without. Really, I know a couple of people will not even do their makeup if they don't have bronzer, right? So, just want to show you quickly. What did you place your order for? What color? All right, bronzer, Bella. So Bella is a cream bronzer. I know we're normally used to doing powder bronzers, but cream, guys, it's gonna change your life. So beautiful. It's gonna end up giving you this sun-kissed glow. So, B² brush. This is called the blush and bronzer brush. Yes, they are awesome together. These two are made for each other. We actually have a bundle. They come together. I believe they're sold out right this second, but I will let you guys know when they come back. Now, bronzer. You don't put this everywhere else that you put your, I mean, a lot of people, I've heard people say, oh, my contour is my bronzer. No, it's not. It's not made for that. You put the bronzer where you like, mainly your high points of your face where the sun would normally grab you, right? So let's say you're out in the sun here. Just add a little bit there, a little bit right here. We're gonna blend this in afterwards. So this is not a contour. You don't need to put this where your contour is. Remember, I put my contour over my hairline. So yeah, it might be overlapping, but it's not exactly the same spots. So you can already see my forehead. Look at that. It already looks like I have a tan compared to the rest of my face. Okay. So then also we add bronzer here to the back of like our cheekbones, like towards the back. Because you know, when you go to the beach, your cheekbones, your cheeks are always red. Because they're the high points of your face. This is where the sun normally triggers on, hits you. Okay, and then I just add a little bit more here because I like to transition the bronzer down into my neck because my neck is wider than my face. A lot of people's are. So this is the perfect transition color so that you don't look like you have a floating head. Okay, now I go back and I blend in that color. So Bella, yes, it's an important step. Not everybody wants it. So, and I get that. Totally, I get it. But for me, it's like a must. All right, so that is Bella. And you guys, you can already see that I look sun-kissed. Like I have like a little bit of a glow, a little tan. I look fresh. I really do love it. And that is that. All right, so that was the Bella. So when it comes to setting your face, so a lot of people do want more of a matte color, a matte finish. You can set it. We have Vanilla Dust. Vanilla Dust is a setting powder, and you add this on at the end, wherever you want to add it. So I know that I normally get a little bit more oily, shiny in certain areas. So I just go ahead and I dab it there. Oh no, why is that? Okay, that was Bella. All right, so just add that I like to do under my eyes. And just anywhere else that you feel you don't want to be shiny. I like the dewiness, I like the glow, but not everybody does. And I have my preference. Sometimes I want to glow, sometimes I don't. So we have the option. So that was there. So that is the finished product, you guys. There you go. And everything, again, is out of the same compact. And that is it. One compact, your full face with options to grow, because everybody wants to grow more. Eventually, everybody ends up buying more and more. But this is a basic starter kit right here with one brush. So you guys, if you had any questions on anything that I just did, let me know. Anything at all. If you wanted a specific tutorial on something that I've used or something that you're receiving in the mail, let me know. I can always do that on my next video. And if you're wondering how to get started with the colors, just message me. All I need from you is a picture, a selfie in natural light with no makeup on, and I will get you started with your personalized palette too. All right, you guys, thank you for joining, and I'm out. See ya.